All right, all right, all right. What's going on, people? What's going on? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Rico back again with another live interview. Let's see what's going on here. So I'm gonna wait for everybody to tap in, and we're gonna get it cracking. Let's go. All right. Yep. Yep. People, what's going on? It's been a minute. All right. Okay. So we got that going. I'm gonna go live on Instagram. Let's see who we got here. Time to invite you. There's always a technical difficulty with Facebook. All right, what's up? Jerry, how's it going? I think we should do, okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Kendra, what's going on? I kind of want to put this off to the side like that. Boom. All right. Wait for people to jump on. Today, guys, if you don't know, I'm going to be going over, well, interviewing a client that we had. He had a late payment, and we got him funded $151,000 in less than 30 days. Okay. So that's what today's topic is. All right. Right. Let's see if he's watching. I don't know if he's watching. Let me see. Just tap in. Let me know if you guys can hear me or see me. All right. All right. Let's go. All right. Let him join, accept, add.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much, not much.
Awesome. All right, guys. So we're here live. Okay. We got here Antonio Lafata, right?
Yep, Antonio Lafata from Cape Coral, Florida.
Cape Coral, Florida. Hey, Antonio. So I was just telling people today's topic is like, it's nothing is scripted. We're just going raw, right? Real raw. That's how we work over here, right?
100%.
So just Antonio, let them know about a little bit about yourself, how old you are, where you live, and what do you do for a profession, and we'll start off with that.
Yeah, guys, so I am a 20-year-old investor here in Cape Coral, Florida, mainly focusing on wholesaling real estate. And what we were looking to do with the credit game was to use the credit to, fund the marketing at 0%. So what we, are doing now are taking these 0% cards and really just throwing them into the marketing game, upping our budgets and ultimately bringing in more leads. And, a lot of people might think, why would you up your market when it's in the middle of a recession? Well, this is a time that utilizing the 0% that we can actually, take over the market now that it's at 0%. So now we can, market to these distressed homeowners who might, have FOMO, who might get a little scared of the market and they want to, downside into something else. So, using this credit, we were able to, grow that and ultimately bring in a lot more leads, which will also bring in a lot more revenue for the company.
Awesome, awesome. Young kid, young entrepreneur, man. All right. So Antonio, tell me, before you came to me, where was your position? Where was your credit? What were you trying to achieve with your credit?
Right. So before, hopping on the program with Josh, my credit was at about, like, I would say 700.
Hmm.
I did
Not that,
know the
that
credit
bad,
game.
right?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
wasn't
not
that
too
bad.
bad. I did know the credit game from, other YouTubers and, also Instagram people that, have credit courses and stuff like that. So I was familiar with credit, but I didn't know the part to actually utilize it to its full potential. I didn't know how to credit stack, efficiently to get the best amount of credit possible. I didn't know how to delete inquiries. So when you have an old inquiry on your page, I didn't know how to delete that, so you can apply for more cards. What I knew how to do was apply for the cards, and ultimately, once I had, a lot of cards, that's all I knew. I didn't know how to delete those inquiries, and I still have a lot of inquiries, that were on there. Now, when I go to apply to get new cards, it was hard for me to get approved. So after being, with Josh, I actually had one late payment on a Barclays card. We were able to get that off within a week, and that's
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. You just said before you met me, you had a late payment on there, right? Late
correct.
payment, guys, is 35% of your score. That means if you're late one time, it could ding you a lot, maybe 50 to 180 points. Just depends on how your profile is structured. But you had a late payment on all three reports,
Yeah,
right?
and it dropped us down to 670. We were down there, from being in the 700s to going into the sixes in just one late payment. What it was it was an annual fee. I didn't check the annual fee, and it was a Barclays card. So you spend the card on a pack of gum, $2, you get
Hmm.
60,000 points. So I just went for the points pretty much, and then I forgot about the annual fee, and that annual fee comes around. And a late payment drops your points down so much, and it's like from there, you're like, oh shoot, because I mean, you don't really use the card, you just had it for the points, and now all of a sudden you get the late payment on there, and it's bringing your credit score down.
Exactly. So, and you said we were able when after you hired us to do your credit repair, and basically you got results in 1 week. You said
Yeah, 1 week, and from
that's
there,
crazy.
after that off, we were able to just shoot it back up to the top, and now we're in the 800s just off of stacking these credits and stuff like that, and taking off the late payment.
That
So
is That is awesome. Guys, give him a congratulations. He's in the 800 club. All my 800 clubs, you already know what it is. Type in 800. Give him a congratulations. Let's get some likes and some hearts to give him a congratulations because it's not easy to get to the 800 club, you know, especially after a late payment, right? So let me ask you, right? How did you hear about me, Antonio? What groups did you hear about me in? How did you figure me out? Like, how did you hear about me?
Yeah, so I actually heard about you from a couple of friends of mine who recently had, I don't know if they've done business with you, but they've seen, reposted your stuff online. And from there I actually DM'd the account first, and from there, we set up the call. And when I explained the call about the late payment, you guys made it pretty easy. You said we'll take care of it, and 1 week later it was taken care of for sure. And then ever since that, I was like, oh shoot, because I did see the testimonials on Facebook, but sometimes some testimonials, you never know. But I,
Yeah.
had to check it out for myself, and after getting that all done and all the late payment off, we went straight to funding, and from that's where the fun begins. Now you're
Okay.
able to actually grow your business.
Let's save that part for the last, right? So let me ask you this, all right? So you've never met me in your life,
So
right? In person or anything like that. You never met me in your life, and you basically trusted my team and myself to handle the situation for you, right? The negative items for you, correct?
exactly. And let's go back too, because I remember when we first talked as well, how it was, I wasn't very comfortable because I had texted you, I'm not comfortable sending over, social security stuff like that. And, he had made it easy and said, we don't care about any of that. And, from there, I had no issues at all from there.
So did you have to, so talk to me about how easy, was it easy, the onboarding process? Did you have to do any work? Did you send any letters? Did you call any bureau? What did you do on your
Yeah.
part?
Yeah. So pretty much, the onboarding process, I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do pretty much was send a text message to his guys, and they took care of it. I just said, hey, I need this one removed, and 2 weeks later, or a week later, on the late payment, it was off. But on the other stuff, 2 weeks later, and it's off. So I don't have to touch anything. I don't send any letters in. I don't even, how to send a letter in. They took care of all of that for me.
Awesome. Awesome. So it was pretty much hands-off free operation for you. You send in all your sensitive information securely, of course. We handled it. We sent all the documentation for you, and you just waited for results. Is that correct?
100%.
And
And
we
then
never
also too,
met in person before. That's crazy.
for real. And what was great too is that, I can send screenshots from Experian over to their guys. I can say, hey, I need these off, these screenshots off. And, they were able to process the screenshots and pictures perfectly. So then, it kind of leaves a lot of stress off, not having to think about what you're, removing. You just take a quick picture, send it over to them, and be done.
Awesome.
Made it nice and easy.
So after we processed your letters, you checked, you said a week, 7 days, you checked your credit report. How did you feel? What happened?
I had a lot of joy off my back because, basically when I had that red, thing showed and I was shooting down the little arrow, I kind of was mad because,
Yeah.
I'm paying all my cards in full and then all of a sudden you get a late payment that I didn't even know about.
Yeah.
So when you're able to get that off, I was, very happy again because now I have nothing that's, red shooting down. Everything is in the green arrows going up. So it helped me out a lot. And, I was actually looking at Google and stuff like that, how to get it off on my own. And to be honest, I didn't know anything at that point. So it was great, being able to shoot that DM over and getting a response in, less than 30 minutes and then setting up that call and getting it off.
Awesome. I mean, you said one thing is true. I mean, people could YouTube, they could do this themselves. Guys, you guys can repair your credit yourself. You just have to take the time and the knowledge to study and apply and keep up. It's all about consistency. Anybody could do this. It's just that we've been doing it a little longer with a little bit more expertise and proven systems, right? Now, for those of you who are watching, yes, he got his late payment. We were able to remove his late payment within 1 week, right? He got to the 800 credit score. Is that typical? No. I'm going to be honest with you, right? It's not typical with all clients, a lot of clients, right? But it is a success story. And he's one of my greatest success stories right here. It is true. We do put in the work for you. We do send the letters for you. And we work on getting results. We're driven by real life results, right? This wasn't scripted. I'm asking, did I ask you anything before this? Like, I'm just going to go off the flow.
Right. Just
Dome. Exactly. So, all right. So now that you're in the 800 club, we were like, okay, you're ready for funding? And then let's talk a little bit about that. So you wanted to get as much funding as possible, right?
Right.
We'll walk you through how to get funding. So you can be able to leverage the 0% APR for a certain amount of time so you can invest into whether it's marketing, real estate, etc., right?
Exactly.
Can you tell us a little bit about how that process worked? So first of all, how much did you get total in funding?
Yeah, so in the amount of funding that we did in the first round, we were able to get 151,000 in funding at 0%. And
Great.
that's actually just one round. There's still multiple rounds
Yeah.
you can apply for. You can credit stack it up. You could probably get. I mean, I could probably get to at least 200, 300K easily in the next round.
Yeah. Hey, we actually said, hey, let's stop, right? You were like, hey, let's stop for right now. I don't want to finish the sequence, right?
Yeah, I had stopped it,
Yeah.
right now because I'm only 20 right now. I
Yeah.
did want, just a little bit of credit to start right now. I didn't want to get overflown with the
Just a
money.
little bit.
And, just wanted to get caught up with what I had first and then stack up again. Because like I said, it's always going to be there, just have to go and apply for the cards, so I really wanted to take it day by day. And, once I felt that 150 was too low for me, I need, jump that up.
Exactly.
200, 300,000.
So, Antonio, let me get this straight. You started our program, right? You started our program to get your credit repaired. You got it repaired in a week. Then 2 weeks later, you got funded with their program and expertise for $151,000 in business credit cards, which one is 0%, which you can leverage and extract and pull. That's how I actually got my real estate Section 8 property, by using business credit. But you used the 0% APR and you got funded 151 in business credit, which does not report to your personal, all in less than 30 days. Am I right?
100%. And two, what's
Drop
good
the
about
mic
that
on
is
him.
what's good about that is that 0% too, you're just paying that minimum, you're not getting it reported back to your account because it doesn't report to your personal. So now, you're just using your profits to pay off those debts. It's pretty much an infinite money glitch if you think of it in a way.
Yeah. No, man. Well, look, guys, give him a congrats in the comment section. If you guys are watching, give him a congrats in the comment section for one, getting a late payment removed in a week, and then funding 151K in business credit cards at 0%. It's not nothing. And that was just one batch, one
Well,
round. We didn't even finish the sequence.
we
We
didn't
could
even
have
hit,
got
we didn't
more.
even
We're
hit
still gonna
the
get
credit
more.
unions yet. Yeah, we didn't even hit the credit unions yet.
Exactly. So it's like congrats to you guys, to Antonio. So Antonio, for those who are watching and those who are skeptical about either our funding program and our credit repair program, what would you say to them? What would you say to the audience?
Honestly, you just have to take action. If you're on the fence, that means that you're not fully committed. It means you don't trust something yet. I would say you want to rediscover what you're learning and, just go through the process and say, what am I missing out here? If you're on the fence, why am I missing out? Why am I on the fence? You have to figure out yourself, what is the cause of that? And if it's trust, it's pretty much, just look at the testimonials, do it for yourself. If you
Mhm.
don't trust it, then, just be the living proof. Well, obviously, yeah, you have to go through yourself to trust it. But, if you see every other client doing well, you got to trust that the process is working somehow. I mean, it should be a reason why you're not wanting to do it. You just got to jump in and do it.
That's what's up, man. It's all about serving people, helping people, and get them real results. None of this was scripted. We're just helping people achieve their credit and getting funded in the process. You can rinse and repeat
Exactly.
this step too, guys. We just did one LLC as well. You could do multiple LLCs. You run up 4 to 5 LLCs. That's a nice little bag, right? So
In our
congratulations.
LLC and our trust, we have 6 LLCs. We only funded one of them. We still have 5 more left. So, you know, I can easily probably get $1 million in business funding this year. At 20 years old, so I mean, you guys have to go out and take that action. Once you take that action, you can get as much funding as you want. And you can just
Exactly.
put these in whatever, assets, whether it's houses, your marketing campaigns, e-com, whatever you find that you want to do, you can use business credit to do so. That's why it's out there.
I agree, man. Well, look, I don't want to take too much of your time. I just wanted you to say congratulations, and everybody who's watching, please give them a congratulations for getting to the 800 club after the repair and getting funded. Congratulations. So,
Thank you.
what was I going to say? Again, guys, so if you guys are watching and you want funding, if you want 151K like he got in less than 2 weeks or more, type in the comment section funding. I'm gonna go over what you need to get qualified, and then we'll go from there. And I'm actually, if you guys stay till the end, I'm going to give you a bonus. If you guys are in the credit repair industry, I'm going to give you a bonus on how to avoid or get around when Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax are sending you these stall letters. So if you're ready, type in the comment section ready. Antonio, I thank you for your time. If you want to hop off, you can. If you want to stay on, you can too. All right, but I'm
I
about to
gotta
keep
hop off
class.
real quick. I gotta finish up the seller appointment we have for this call, wholesale deal here.
Let's
But I appreciate you
do it.
inviting me off. And if anybody needed any help or questions, feel free to reach out to Rico. Feel free to reach out to myself.
Awesome. Is Rico the real deal? Is our team the real deal?
Sure. Yes, sir.
All right, that's all I had to say. All right, bro.
I'll see.
Stay up. Congrats.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. So okay, so I got Instagram right here. Boom. And I got Facebook right here. All right, guys. So if you guys are stood to the end, how to remove a late payment. We'll go over that probably in another live, but we'll do like a little Q&A real quick. Won't go too long. But yes, guys, you heard it there. No scripts, no nothing. We got Antonio late payment. My team did, right? My team talked to him. They onboarded him. They got his, social security card, his driver's license, utility bill. We gathered his reports. We've seen the inaccuracies on there, and we disputed with consumer law. Okay, we sent it to Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And surprisingly, It got removed in a week. In 1 week, 7 days, a late payment removed in 7 days. I mean, it can be done. Now, is that typical for every client? No. Every client has their own journey. This could take 6 to 12 months, maybe more, maybe less. It just depends on what the credit reporting agencies say at the end of the day. But you just got to keep hitting, being consistent, All right. So I did promise I was going to give you guys a little bonus, all right, on how to avoid getting the stall letters and or around the stall letters, okay? So if you're ready, type in the comment section ready. Real quick, if you're watching this, right, I'm going to go over real quick on how to get funded for yourself. So if you're watching this, take notes. These are the data points. Your score does not matter. Your score is trash. You could have an 800 credit score, 760 credit score, and still get denied. Okay, it's all about your profile, how thick it is, what's the data points in there. If they're meeting certain data points, then you can get 151K, just like Antonio did, maybe more in less than 2 weeks, less than 2 days, really. I only applied 3 days. We only took 3 days, So what I'm saying is this: first things first. Your credit score doesn't matter as much, but we like to see over 700 FICOs. Okay, we're talking FICO here, guys. All right. Under there, 100% payment history. If you don't have 100% payment history, I'm going to give you a bar right now. All right. You just got to promise me, if I give you this bar and you take action and you get results, you got to shout me out and tag me. Is that a promise? All right. All right. So late payments, it should read 100%. Now, I'll tell you this, though, and I'm reading the comments too. I'll tell you this. Brian, we'll get to that. I'm going to answer, Brian. How do you remove a late payment? I'm going to answer right now, so pay attention. All right? I hope you're taking notes. So what we did was, we always send in a personal information letter. We always send in a personal information letter, right? Well, let's back up. It should read 100% for funding purposes. Your payment history should be at 100%. If it's less than 100%, you probably need credit repair, okay? Most likely. 100% looks best. Now, I've had funded people who had late payments, but it was just 1 or 2, and it was already 2 years of age, okay? So if that's you, you have a slim chance to get funded, all right? I've funded people 100 grand before on business side with a late payment, but they had nothing else. But I'm going to go through the data points. But what if you do have a late payment on there that's less than 2 years or a year or just recent? This is the law that you're going to use. Write this down. Now, there's no such thing as templates, okay? Don't ask for a letter. You want to personalize this letter as if you were writing it. Hint, hint. You see how we get around, the stall letters, and we're going to go over that too. So the law you want to use for late payments is 15 U.S. code 1666B. Bravo. The billing error. Okay? That's the most common one we use. All right? If you go to Google, again, type in 15 USC 1666 B as in Bravo, go down to the billing error, read that, take that section, copy and paste it, apply it to your letters. Basically, it's going to read like this. You have your name, your address, date of birth, social security number, etc. Right? Who you're addressing it to, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. Now, you can either, ask to verify or validate the letter, but I just go straight for the kills. Hey, update this. This is a billing error. There's no such thing as late payments if you go back to 15 USC 1681A, all right? So that's another one, A2I. So look at that one. But the thing is that you want to personalize these letters. I recently just typed this. I recently just got a copy of my report. I was reading on the internet. This is against the law or is a violation of my consumer rights according to this law, 15 USC 1666B. Please correct and update to 100% payment history immediately. Thank you. That's it. You don't need to type out this long paragraph. It needs to come from you, okay? All right. You guys catch it so far? If you're getting gems, type in diamonds or gems in the comment section. If you're a repair company and you do credit repair, you probably already know this, all right? But this is how we're getting late payments removed in a week. All right. Another bar is, you know, we're sending this through. Should I give it to them? Yeah, I'll give it to them. We're sending this through Experian Upload. Experian.com/upload. Okay. All right. So that's how we were able to remove the late payment in less in a week. Okay. Need to get late payments removed, and that was a huge one for me. All right, Nico. So yeah, exactly. So if that's if that works for you, just shout me out. That's all I ask. Shout me out. Tag me. Hey, it worked. Cool. All right. So 15 USC 1666B. Let's go for the rest of the funding, guys. I don't have that much time. So, all right, 700 plus credit score, 100% payment history. If you don't have 100% payment history, use that law to send it. And here's another bar. Send it to the furnishers. Send it to the CFPB, Attorney General, BBB. All right. Attach it with them, and then send it to the CRAs as well. Major gem. You're welcome, Marcus. All right. So those two laws. Next under there is credit card utilization, credit card use, the percentage. Does anybody know what credit card utilization you're supposed to be at? Type in the chat below. Okay? I'm going to give it to you straight. Less than 10%, less than 9%. I recommend less than 6%. Okay? And here's a quick tip. I'm a business loan broker, so these fintech companies, when I was asking them for some sauce, they said they don't like to have more than 3, right? My guy Rico got an eviction off my credit. Bro, I didn't even know that. Thanks. You see, these are raw testimonials, guys. We're gonna have you come on live another time, Troy. All right, but shout out to Troy Family Talks. They run a car rental business and teach people how to rent cars and leverage their credit to rent cars as well. All right, so boom. Yes, under 6, Nico. Hi, cuz. Hey, so yeah, that's what's up, Troy. But let me go on. Under 6% utilization, guys. People might say, oh, wow, but wait, don't I have to? So that means only I have to spend 6% of my card? No, you can max out your card. Just make sure you pay it off before the reporting date, the statement date. Okay, those are 2 different dates, but we'll talk about that in another time. Oh, I love the hearts. Love the hearts and likes, comments, fire emojis. I love it. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Share this. Share. I'm giving free game. I get off topic because I get them feeling sometimes, but like people like, hey, I gotta stop credit repair. Oh, I gotta stop credit. Why do you have to stop credit? When you're stopping credit, you're literally losing money. They say, oh, it's a financial issue. It's a financial thing. Your financials are worse because of your credit. Come on, man. Like, all right. See you soon. Pay that enrollment fee again. I'm just being real. Sorry, I'm just being real. But like, my people, you got to understand, like, credit is the key to wealth and generational wealth, in my opinion. All right. Does monthly APR interest purchase affect you? Does the monthly 0% interest? No, Andres. This is 0% APR on the business side. Business does not report to personal unless you default. But we don't plan to default. That's why I like to say, before I fund people, I have a moral and ethical question to ask. Okay, good. You want all this. Your credit's right. But what are you using the funds for? If they don't have a plan, a solid plan of what they're going to use the fund for marketing or wholesale business or something like that, I don't feel comfortable giving them the funds. Why? Because that 0% is going to run on time. And then also they might fumble the bag. What good is the money if you don't know how to leverage it? Money is only good if you use it in the universe to bring back. All right. Anyways, 6% utilization for the credit card use. Okay. Under that, no derogatory marks, guys. You will not want any derogatory marks, no collections, no bankruptcies, no charge-offs, none of that. All right, on your credit report. If you do have one of those on your credit report, you can do it yourself. I actually have a big announcement too. You can do it yourself. I have a link, right? So we just came up with this software. It's in beta testing, all right? I have one client on it right now currently, beta testing. You can basically fix your credit yourself under Approve Repair, our company, by sending your own letters. We provide everything for you. It's a software. You just enter your information. It prints out the letters for you. All you have to do is send it yourself certified. How great is that? So if you want to do it yourself, it costs about $29 a month. All right. So if you're interested, type in the comment section DIY credit, and I'll send you that link. Okay. Now, if you have derogatories in your account and you don't have the time to do it and you want experts to handle it like us, type in the comment section, fix it for me, and we'll reach out to you. We'll schedule a call, my team and I. All right. So 0 derogatory marks. Let's move on. All right. Accounts. You want at least 11 positive accounts, 2 to 3 primary, but at least 11 positive accounts. Total open and or closed. Okay. Open and or closed. Okay. And they have to be a blend of credit, a mix of credit, auto loans, installment loans, personal expense loans, mortgages, student loans, that all revolving credit, which is credit cards. That's a blend of credit, which is 10% of your score. Have you ever seen, if you paid off a car before, how your score shoots down? Why? It's because you just closed the trade line. You just closed the A's trade line. Yeah, it helps your debt to income ratio for buying a house if you want to buy a house, but you could buy a house on your LLC. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I did it. But anyways, there's many methods to it, guys. So 11 positive accounts. All right, let's move under. All right, so average age history. I recommend at least 5. Okay, can you get funded with 2? Yeah, 7 and up is ideal. Okay, if you have 7 years average age history and up, oh, you're in there. Okay, now what if you don't have that? This is what I recommend. There's a lot of mishaps going on over the internet saying trade lines are illegal. I would say they don't really know the laws, okay? And you guys probably know who I'm talking about. So watch for those people because they need to really understand credit. Now, buying trade lines is something different, but trade lines, if they ask you, right, if a credit card company, when you apply, they ask you, would you like to add an authorized user to this? They're not saying they're not saying anything like, oh, are you selling a trade line to? No, you're the original creditor. You are allowed to extend credit to whomever you feel such. All right. All right. So for you watching this, all right, guys, Timothy Perry, what's the code for the billing error again? Late payment removal is 15 USC 1666B. Another one is 15 USC 1681A 2I. All right. Read that. Okay. So use those all together, send certified, notarized, all that stuff. We're going to get into that. But where was I? Average age history, authorized users, trade lines. A lot of people say, oh, you don't buy trade lines, it's illegal, blah, blah, blah. But you are the original credit. You extend credit to whomever you feel. All right? So to combat that, for haters over there, just go to someone who you know, like, and trust, or a grandma or anything. Explain to them how this works. Okay? Add an authorized user to get up to that 5 to 7 year mark. All right? Under that, 0 to 2 hard inquiries, okay? Hard inquiries. Yes, we can remove hard inquiries as well, but they don't matter as much unless, you go to a lender, you start having like 35 of them, right? That looks risky. It looks risky to the lender, right? You can have an 800 credit score. Sometimes those inquiries are hurting you, which brings it to my next point. Do not ever go to a car dealership to apply for a car. They're going to shotgun your credit. What I mean by shotgun your credit, they're going to go like this to your inquiries. Okay, which one is the best? All right. Sorry, I did it. I'm military, so go back to my roots. But look, what I'm saying is this. Go to a pre-approved bank, go to a credit union, your local credit union, or the bank that you've been banking with the longest, you have the longest relationship with, and then get a pre-approved from there, okay? If you don't, then you go another route. So 0 to 2 hard increase in the last 6 to 12 months, okay? Now, those are the data points for getting funded. If you fit those criteria, I can get you anywhere. I can guarantee you 50K, but I can get you anywhere from 50 to possibly even 350K of 0% APR credit cards and funding in total, loans, etc. That's on the business side. So if that fits you, type in the comment section below funding so we can get on a strategy call to see what we can do. All right. Jericho was good. How's it going? What's going on, man? All right, Timothy Perry, I already answered your question. Andres, I already answered your question. What's up, Cooley? All right, so cool. Are you guys ready for the hack, the bonus hack? It's very simple and self-explanatory, but I'm going to give it to you guys anyways. For those of you in credit repair, if you are a credit repair specialist, or if you're even just a consumer who's doing this yourself, I'm about to show you how to get around, exactly, Tasha, the stall letters. All right, who's having trouble with stall letters? What do I mean by stall letters? If you're watching this, even if it's a client of mine, my clients get them too, or a credit card company. Have you ever seen a letter or even an email from Experience saying, or TransUnion saying, we applaud you for trying to attempt to dispute with us. It looks like it's not been sent from you. It looks like it's been sent from a third party. We will not investigate. First of all, I love when they send that. You know why? And those, my consumer law experts on here are probably like, "Ooh, that's juicy." Why? Because they just gave me proof that they're violating consumer law and rights. All right? They just gave me proof. Why? Because it is against the law to not investigate. S-2, responsibilities of furnishers, etc. Right? So this is how you get around that. Okay? First things first. You're going to take that letter or email, screenshot it, print it out. Okay? Attach it to this new letter you're about to, send them. Now, you're going to say you have violated my consumer rights. You can even get the law. I'll provide you with that law if you need it. Hey, just message me or just comment in the section below stall letter or just a stall code, and I'll send you the law to attach to that. But we'll go from there. All right. You're going to attach it to that letter. You're going to send this notarized. You're going to go to a notary. Usually banks do it for free too. If you're part of a credit union like Navy Federal or something like that, they do it for free. Banks, your local banks, you could get it notarized for free. All right, but you won't spend more than like $30. Get it notarized and send a certified mail with return receipt. So you have that for proof. But here's the deal, okay? All right, Joshua. Yep. So here's the deal, though. What you got to understand is that they broke the law. You can sue for this, guys. You can definitely sue for this for FCRA violations. How do I know? Look, Google Alabama man wins $3 million. Google TransUnion versus Cushman. I'm dropping gems and heat. They don't know what I'm saying right now. Like, for real. If you picked up what I just threw down right now, you'd be like, oh, he won $3 million for a non-investigation. Like, why? Because when you send letters to the credit reporting agencies, they're not bureaus, guys. You pick up the phone, then nobody from America picking up that phone. I'll tell you that right now. All right, so I'm just being real. So they are for-profit companies. Okay, the only bureau is the CFPB, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which helps us. Congress helped us. All right, Obama put it into place in 2008 after the crash. Right, it helps us. There's laws in there that's actually helping us, guys. Stop being a conspiracy theorist all the time. There's laws in there that's actually helping us. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Let me recoup. My mind's always racing on the next topic. But all right, so they violated the law. Now, after you sent that letter, you track it. Once it gets there, wait about 5 business days. And then what you're going to do is you're going to call them. You're with your certified number that, hey, it's been there. I've even waited 5 days due to your policy. What's up? Matter of fact, record the call too. Oof. Record the call. All right. They're recording. By law, you can record. All right. So, and it depends on what state you're in, etc. But if they said you're recording, why can't you record? All right. So, what I'm saying is, all right. Sorry, I get a bunch of messages. What I'm saying is this: once you send the letters notarized, you don't even have to send it notarized or anything like that. Basically, calling can do the trick. But just to cover your ass, that's another method. Send it notarized and certified mail return receipt. Guys, you got to make it look like it's coming from a consumer, which it is, right? It's coming from consumer, right? So if you have clients, All right, this is more to my other people who are in the same industry. Make it look like it's derived from the actual consumer. All right, that's how you get around those stall letters. Does that help you guys so far? Drop a gem or a fire if you get value from that, or if you tried that already. Really, I mean, all it takes either the client or the someone to call in, the consumer to call in and verify, hey, you guys are violating my consumer rights, S-2, right? Responsibilities of furnishers, right? So you want this lawsuit or what's up? You either put this, through. Now you gotta delete it, right? You either put this through or you're gonna catch a lawsuit. By the way, we have successfully I've successfully consulted. No, disclaimer, I'm not a lawyer, but I have successfully consulted multiple clients into suing Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, and we got a settlement. Basically, no check or anything like that. Our goal was to just delete and suppress, and never to return on the credit report again. So we had that direct line to them. All right. Hold on. So so you can sue the credit reporting agencies. How do I know? We've done it before multiple times, and we've won without stepping foot into a court or a Zoom court or whatever. Right now, it is different for every state. Okay, it is different for every state, but you have to have your paperwork together. But did you guys catch with that? So that's how to get around the stall letters. Call in, ask to speak to a supervisor. We have a known saying in the credit industry: hookah. Who knows what hookah is? HUCA. It means hang up and call again. You're gonna get routed and patched to a different person every time. I guarantee you, if someone was to call the credit reporting agencies 30 days, they don't even need to send letters. They could just do it with. I've seen it happen before, but you got to be diligent. You got to be on them. You got to be on them. Know your laws, etc. All right, time is changing. Credit is always forever changing. But that's it really for today, guys. I just wanted to hop on, show you how we got rid of a late payment in less than 1 week, 7 days, and funded him 151K and 0% APR business credit cards, which does not report to your personal. You can max them out as long as you want, right? But obviously you use it for investment purposes to bring a ROI so you can make that money back, right? And then all less than 30 days. That is amazing. I don't know, that record breaking might drop. I'm just saying, right? So late payment and 151K in less than 30 days is very unheard of, but it can be done. How I know? I'm standing right here, baby. All right. All right. But honestly, no, it's my team. I got to give it to my team. My team, they're beasts. We trained them and they know what they're doing. So, put trust into them. Big ups to my team for sure. Do you guys have any questions? I'll do a little Q&A real quick. Type in the comment section below your question. And then before we get out of here, I'm about to go take my son in the McLaren real quick. Go for a ride. Stall letter. Okay, cool. Yep. By the way, guys, if you're watching this, if you're on YouTube all the time, this is gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna start to do more lives, more content coming soon, and I need you to subscribe, hit that bell notification to Joshua Rico. Go to YouTube right now and type in just Joshua Rico, right? And I'm right there. You pop up. Subscribe. Hit that bell notification. All right. Also, here's another thing too. If you guys are interested in funding again, right? If you want to get funded, I have a walk with you program, okay? To where, if you're structured correctly, right? If you're structured correctly with your personal, remember, it all derives from your personal credit. So if your credit is structured correctly, which we just went over, rewind it, okay? And you want me to walk you through, hold you by the hand on how to get funded yourself, DM me, walk through funded or something like that, right? So we can inquire about that, okay? It pays for itself, trust me. All right, Marcus, what are some 0% no interest business cards you use the most? I have an inside connect with Chase, all right? So I'm always making relationships, okay? Chase is a good one if you're not blacklisted in their internal system. But any card, I mean, credit unions are good too. Bank of America is giving one. You just have to have, relationship and footprints with these companies. All right. Any updates on how you can Google my business to verify a virtual address? Had trouble to use home address service area. So usually Google my business. They send you a postcard, and then they go from there. Billy Lewis, I'll accept. Let's see. This is not scripted, but let's see what's going on, Billy, real quick. All right. But so to update Google My Business to verify a virtual address, I had the same thing. They send you a postcard in the mail. You go to that link, right, and you type in the Google the Google address. It'll work. It'll work. Decline. Okay, Billy Lewis, you declined after you tried to get on. I don't know what happened, but we'll not go with that anymore. But walk through. Alex Gomez, walk through funded. Send me a DM, Instagram. Send me a DM, and we'll schedule a call. All right. If you guys don't have any questions about the dip, so if you got type in your questions. All right. Well, you got me on here now. I usually don't take calls. My team does, but you got me. All right. Yeah, Alex Gomez, DM me if you want to get walkthrough funded. I love this, man. Hey, love you back, Santiago. Cool. All right. Well, again, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Joshua Rico. Rewatch the replay. I want to know where you're from. Watch what city and state you're from. If you're watching a replay, hashtag replay in the comment section. If you're watching live, hashtag live in the comment section. Let's blow it up. Share this, okay? Share this. I want to be paying attention who shares this or not to the social media or not, right? So share this with your friends. Credit is the foundation of life. Credit, it allows you to create generational wealth so you can invest in properties or businesses that are providing cash flow, okay? So if you're interested in getting funded, tap in with me. Hey, I want to get funded. But you have to watch the video first to make sure you meet that criteria. If you don't meet that criteria, don't waste my time. What I mean by that respectfully is this. You need credit repair, okay? Don't go for these gurus on here. I'm tired of these gurus, man, that they say, oh, we can get you funded with the 540 credit score. Yeah, $2,000 only? Okay, or how about, yeah, we get you funded with 540 credit score. Okay, you must have a real business that's making $20K per month for the last year and business tax returns for the last 2 years and have a payday score and have business rate, all that. Maybe you might could do something, and it will be an MCA at that. All right, with high payments. You know what I'm saying? So Ashley, the queen, is on here. All right. Hey, if you guys need outsourcing, go to her. I'm gonna tap in with her too to, see what's up. What is the code for late payments? Again, Eddie, the code for late payments is 15 USC 1666B. Bravo, billing error, or 15 USC 1681A 2I. Look at that. Look that one up too. Right? Late payments don't exist. They shouldn't. Okay. And you can take that to court as well. All right, guys. So again, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're trying to get funded. Tap in with me to get funded. If you want me to walk you through how to get funded, there's a program for that. Let me see. I miss it when you put it on YouTube. I miss it when you put it on. I'm gonna edit it and put it on tonight. Real, raw, unscripted. Just put it on tonight. Let me see. Scroll up. Install it. Any updates on how to go? No, I already read that one. I will admit it. Any teachings or classes that teach how to use your methods? All right, so I've been stalling, man. I'm really focused on my clients. I'm really focused on my clients and well-being, on getting them results first. I wanted to start a mentorship in my teachings, but I worry about my clients more first and getting them results. But the teachings and mentorship will be coming soon. I just, my business is doing good. My clients are doing good. They're getting results, good results, and I want to focus more on that. But if you want to do a little one-on-one here and there, just reach out to me. We'll work something out. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Bet Bro. Awesome. All right, guys. Been going on for like 45 minutes, 47 minutes. Tap in. All right. Watch this replay on YouTube, and then we'll go from there. God bless. And thank you for tuning in. Share this with your family, friends, your Facebook groups, You name it, all right? You might win free credit repair or free funding. I don't know. I'm feeling generous. We'll see, all right? Let's go. Peace.